There it is. There it is, eh? It's a dumb Canadian joke. This is a Stratocaster. Very much what we would have seen in the 50s, except the three-tone burst. And this is an alder body. Typically, we got pretty used to seeing solid opaque colors, which Fender started offering in the 60s to match your hot rod, as you do. The alder bodies were great for an opaque finish because often the grain of alder is not the prettiest to look at. Ash tends to be a little more, ooh, look at that ash. When they do a three-tone, and it's the 60s, so this is a three-tone on an alder. So it's kind of interesting. I dig alder and maple. As we all know, there's a difference tonally to maple and rosewood for the boards. Leo didn't care. Players came to Leo and said, Leo, if they referred to him like that, I just thought it would be fun. Leo! They'd say, my fingerboard is dirty, Leo. And he'd say, well, what do you want me to do about it? And they said, fix it, Leo. So he started doing rosewood boards. We now know many years later that rosewood does sound different than maple. Preference? You tell us. What do you play? What do you like? Alder and maple is different than alder and rosewood, and for a Tele and a Strat, it's endless. Think of all the things we could talk about in these videos, and yet we choose to talk about nothing. Leo! So, NOS, new old stock. You can see Nitro, and I got some fingerprints. Nitro, even as an unblemished new old stock, is not perfectly smooth like poly would be. Beautiful NOS Nitro is it's a little rough, I will say it. And that's what I love about it, because it looks authentic. Let's listen. I'm going to start in the middle for whatever reason. Clean, baby, clean. Same thing on the bridge. I can't match a beep to my frequency on my Strat, and the beeping outdoors is different, so, you know, go figure. This, again, feels to me very, very reminiscent of 60s, but the weight is correct. That's what I really dig about it. It's like everything works together really well balanced. Let's hear the neck pickup before we go to some dirt. And again, this is tone knobs all the way on. With my fingers. Let's get a little more guts. Look at that. It's a stupid chord. Really clean. Did you notice? Not very powerful. It's like that's actually what a Strat could sound like. We got so caught up in overwound pickups and hot pickups that you wonder, well, what about not hot pickups? What about normal wind? Fender Custom Shop, one of their designers there had an idea for the troposphere pickups. Hear me out. Stratosphere, troposphere. So just underwound. That's not what's on these, but just letting you know. You have pickup questions, you have output questions. What does K mean? What does ohm mean? What is 7.5 versus 7 point? Is the number ask. We'll help you figure it out. Some people assume that because David Gilmour of Pink Floyd has a certain level of output on his pickups. I mean, the guy used EMGs for years, and then went back to, think about Clapton used the lace sensors, and now he uses the... They always sound like them, but it's essentially what the output of the pickup combined with your playing style, combined with what you're plugging into. Again, we're into the car sportsman. I put a comma in there for you. And I've got an overdrive pedal. Clean, listen to this. That's a Strat, man. I guess this is a Strat, man. Anyway, I could play the Princess Bride all day. It's a 62 Strat with 63 neck profile, 60s hand-wound pickups, very, very early 60s vibe. Maple neck though, haha. So let us know if you have questions, if you have comments. You can get it onto the website, you can get onto the YouTube, Instagram. We're here in Nashville, Tennessee. We have plenty of time to help you. If you're feeling as though these videos go on a little long, good. Means we know what we're talking about, because everyone knows the more you say about something, obviously the better educated you are on the topic. Bigger words, more smarterer. You know that. We're so happy to have you watching and subscribing. And many of you have brought up really great topics in the comments and the questions. Keep them coming. Let us know. We'll do this all day. Will you? That's the question. Good to see you. We'll talk to you again. Let me go back to my A.